Aquarius, welcome to my channel. Adrian H here. If it's your first time to the channel, welcome. If you're coming back, I'd like to welcome you back. This is a general reading to look at your energies for the month of April. Take it as it resonates. Remember, it is a general reading. I'm going to start by drawing you 3 oracle cards. We're going to look at where you currently are, how you got there, and what's coming towards you. And we're going to end off with just a message from the universe as well. All right, let's see. What do we have for you? From the angelic realm, Aquarius, you are encouraged to play. Alright, so if you've been a little bit serious about things, it is time for you to play a little bit. Alright, to take a break, because sometimes that break is very good for the soul. It's what it really needs in order to sort of get you ready to go to that next phase again. Alright, it says, beloved one, this is from the angels. Beloved one, it is time to set aside work for a while. Don't worry, we the angels will oversee your responsibilities to their completion. Playfulness, gaiety and laughter will lift your energy so that you'll return to work with a renewed perspective and heightened energy. Alright. So, and it doesn't actually even mean, Aquarius, that you have to stop working. All it's really referring to is that, maybe don't work yourself halfway to death. Take a nice little break for yourself. Might fix yourself like a drink, like a cool drink with some ice and like a really nice cup of tea or coffee or whatever your flavor really is. And, just actually enjoy it for a while. All right. From the Oracle of the 7 Energies, Aquarius, we have got Into Me I See. All right. This is about really looking inside and finding that magical formula within you, because maybe you've been working so hard, and you've been doing all the right things, which we do sometimes. You've been doing all the right things the way that you were supposed to do the right things, but then sometimes we forget to actually, sort of consult with our heart and that sort of thing. So if you've maybe been coming very strongly from that logical side of yours, it is now time for you to also go to the heart, to the emotional side, just to check in with your heart if you are actually on track still in the way that is going to serve you best. All right. Those are too many cards. Let's just get your card from the Keepers of the Light as well, and then we're going to do your tarot. Too many cards again. Can we have one card? Keepers of the Light. I know that you want to speak to Aquarius. I know that they're wonderful, awesome, great and fantastic. And there, that one right out flag. Radar, soul flag. Alright. So again, from the heart, that sort of essence of being. Alright. I actually feel that for you during the month of April, Aquarius, there might actually be the opportunity for you to sort of rise higher. Where your head might have taken a lot of the lead before, now it's actually an excellent time for your heart to take the lead. And it will lead you to exotic places where you haven't been before. It says, rediscover a lost part of yourself. Experience relationship, harmony, and healing. So this could be either if you're with someone, or maybe you've been with someone and there's still sort of like some of that emotional residue that's left behind. It is time to clear that out for you. All right, so it's time for you to be open to that being cleared out. Now let's see what we've got for your tarot, my beauties. The tarot for Aquarius for the month of April 2021, or whenever you see it really being the right time for it. Some of you have really been running yourself a little bit too hard over here. This is a bit of a warning sign. They say this one first. Okay, let's see. Clarity is dawning upon thy. And the overall energy for you is the High Priestess. There is greater things coming for you. There's greater things coming for you at this particular point in time. You might see things a certain way. Things might be flowing a certain way. But there's a higher step that's sort of coming your way. And you are also being asked to have some faith at this particular point in time. So in the recent past, you've got the Hermit, the Page of Swords, and the Death card. In your current energy, you've got the Emperor, the 6 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Pentacles. And what's coming towards you, you've got the 6 of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the 7 of Wands. So you know what, Aquarius, I do see that you realized there a little while ago that you had to take a little bit of a break in the body. Maybe the body's been a little bit run down. Maybe, you know, it could be that the intellectual part of your life is running quite well, but the personal part of your life has been a little bit neglected. And I feel that you sort of recently realized that you, it's almost like you need to kind of re-evaluate, you know, your life choices just a little bit there. And I feel that you have realized some changes that you needed to make, maybe get yourself more on a schedule or something like that, you know. And I feel that as a result of that realizations that you had, you actually started to go to that next level. So, you know, sometimes we go with things, especially when we lead with the emotions, because I can see there and I can feel that you have been called to your higher purpose, you know, your higher purpose of life. And you really went with it, you went with it heart and soul, good intentions. But sometimes even from good intentions, you know, because we are human beings, we sort of realize that there's a better way that we can go about doing things. So that is the realization that would have come about for you, that there's a better way in which things can be done. And so it feels like you got to a moment where you realize, you know what, I'm going to have to turn the brakes on a little bit, maybe make a list or, you know, get some clarity, sort of prioritizing what is the most imperative things that need to be done right now and what could maybe wait a little bit. And because of that, I feel that, you know, because you're such a perfectionist and you want everything, you wanted everything done in the sort of like, you know, the perfect sort of way, you may have in a way been, you know, from good intentions and, you know, good aspirations, you have sort of in ways kind of, you know, sort of been to your own detriment there, but realizing that, and now you started to sort of move into that more positive direction. So with your current situation, with you currently having the Emperor, I feel that you have, maybe you sort of expanded your horizon of delegation, realize that you don't have to do everything yourself. And I feel that you've really sort of started to take in that position where you are the one, or going into April, where you, and this is beautiful guidance for you, where you are realizing that you are the one that can sort of delegate the situation. And I feel that you're at that space now where you can delegate as opposed to being the person who has to do everything. And when you delegate wisely, which I feel that you're so capable of doing during the month of April, there's a change in mindset that's coming about. It's almost like as you delegate, you get some space to see even new ways of improvement that's coming about, especially pertaining to money and manifestation and the physical things in life, you know, work, money, your personal life, okay? And there's a new beginning there that's for you. There is a bit of a choice that's coming about here for you, especially with money, because for some of you, you've had a lack mentality when it came to money. It could be whatever you learned when you were growing up, whatever the case may be. The bottom line is there was a lack mentality about money. And so that in itself is really, you know, you're getting the opportunity to either go to that next level, where you are sort of becoming the person who instigates a new beginning, because this, in a way, this goes against the grain of sort of like your upbringing and your foundational patterns and beliefs about, you know, money and resources in life. During the month of April, this is a very prosperous month that's coming ahead for you. A lot of the hard work that you've put in, you know, a lot of the lessons that you learn, you're really coming into your moment. You're really coming into your shine. You're really coming into those beautiful things that you deserve, which you work really hard for. But for you, obviously being a typical Aquarius energy, or even anybody else cross-watching who's got strong Aquarius in your chart, like my moon's in Aquarius, there is a sense of impatience. So you are also being encouraged to breathe during April. Breathe, become still, see how far you've come, have appreciation and gratitude for how far you've come, and know that there is a divine plan that is always on your side, that is running things for you and that's helping you, okay? And also, there are some emotional conflicts of the past that is coming up, maybe later in April, I guess specifically the 27th. So there are some emotional conflicts that's coming up. There is some of the past coming up. You know, there's probably some of those things coming up. People's like, oh, you know, she's so full of herself, he's so full of himself. And that's okay, because those are people's opinions. And just because people's got that opinion about you, you know, doesn't mean that you have to share that opinion with them. You know, when you're successful and going forward in life, there's always those haters. But you know what? When there are haters, it also gives us the opportunity to, from ourselves, ask ourselves, you know, am I going to buy into their lack mentality? Am I going to say, oh, look at me, I'm so arrived, you know, I'm not going to buy into their lack mentality? Or you're just going to bless them with love. You just send them some love from your heart and you don't retaliate. So you don't buy into the emotional pattern that's coming towards you. Okay, let us clarify. We're going to clarify your overall energy, which is the High Priestess. Let me just move this. Let's put this over there. Don't be in the way of the tarot reader, man. Don't be in the way of the tarot reader. Go sit over there. A book. Oh, I miss my cat so much. Oh, well, it was always my friend's cat, but still. And for those of you that used to watch my channel before, you would know him, the beautiful white and ginger cat, Leo. My boy. Alright, let's clarify the High Priestess. Let's see what are these incredible things that are coming your way. You've got a Nine of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So, you know, lots of hopes that you made, like that sort of vision that you had for your life as a child. That vision is, because for some of you, you might have hoped, but you never really thought that it's sort of going to come to fruition. You know, it seems so big. And I feel coming towards you, you're actually getting to see what a powerful manifester you are. And you're getting to see the many things that you've gone through. And for many of you, there might actually be a powerful love connection that is coming your way as well, if it's not there already, where it's more than just a fling. It's one of those things where you're like, I think I can actually do this, you know? And I mean, why not? Why not? All right, so in the recent past, there was the Hermit, there was the Page of Swords, and there was the Death card. Let's clarify the Page of Swords. What was the decision that you made there that instigated things so much? Ace of Wands, Five of Wands, and Five of Pentacles. You decided to prioritize yourself. You decided to put yourself first, which is such a powerful thing we can do in this world. Because when we don't put ourselves first, we put ourselves second, we make ourselves a doormat and all those wonderful things that we are told we're supposed to do in this world, then, you know, the universe is always listening. So if you put yourself second, you're going to get experiences that also confirm that you are placed second. But, and I feel that for you, it was quite an emotional conflict to kind of put yourself first like that. Maybe, you know, you had to say no to family sometimes, you had to say no to friends sometimes, and you didn't really want to do that because sometimes, especially with Aquarius, you know, with that sort of humanitarian energy that you have, you see you want to help, you want to be there, you know. Somebody's having a party, they invite you as a guest, you feel that you have to do the whole menu, that sort of thing. They get caterers, not to worry, you'll be there before the caterers to whatever, mop the floor. So you've started to prioritize and put yourself first, and I don't feel that it was the easiest thing for you. There's also a lack of money. For some of you, you really felt that, you know, maybe I just put off too big of a chunk, and emotionally it really felt that you were going to drown. But I also felt that you sort of started to come out of that. Let's look at this Emperor energy in your current space. You've got the Seven of Wands, you've got the Eight of Wands, and you've got the Three of Cups. Good stuff. All right. So there was a lot of things. I feel there's a lot of sort of almost like emotional blackmail, even if it wasn't sort of, you know, said out outright, coming towards you. And whereas before you might have bought into it, this time you was like, you know what, no, I'm not going to do that. It doesn't suit my heart. I'm not going to do that. And it started to give you quite a lot of inner joy. I also feel a lot of people said, you know what, good. Good. You stood up for yourself. Fantastic. Six of Pentacles. We've got the Two of Wands. We've got the Devil, and we've got the Hanged Man. We've got the Hanged Man twice now. We've got the Hanged Man in your current energy, and we've got the Hanged Man coming towards you. So you are once again encouraged with patience. You could feel, especially right now in the center of your reading, you could feel that you're really in a crossroads. And it's not so much about turning back, because that's not an option for you, but it's which way to go forward, you know, because it's almost like there's two paths ahead of you, and both seem equally sort of, you know, inviting. You are encouraged, or rather reminded of the importance of making a choice. Whichever choice you make a choice. Don't sort of go with faith and hope life is going to give you the best, because that's a decision of fear. Make your choice and have faith and believe that the universe will give you what it is that you need. Let's see what is this new beginning here with money. You got the Death card, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Yep. That speaks of all the childhood patterning that you would have had that didn't serve you positively, that wasn't to your benefit, sort of thing. There's a letting go of that. So all that past that you started in the recent past, all that wasn't to your benefit, you started to let go of that. Really moving forward, I really see you working very hard on new projects here. So you don't only know that you can do it, you're really giving it the best possible chance, even though you don't have 100% guarantees. But when we do that, that is actually when life comes through for us, okay? Because that is how you build your own sort of abundance in this world. And there's also wonderful epiphanies here with money, ways that you see how you can make money, how you can be more prosperous, new projects that pay off really, really well. So all those bright ideas that are coming up in your mind, I would really pay attention to those, because that is the universe speaking to you. Coming towards you with the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands, we've got the Six of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Cups, and we've got the Page of Wands. So definitely an improvement here, and the improvement coming towards you is an improvement in abundance, manifestation, money. Your life is improving. You are ready to love again. You are ready to open your heart again. And there might even be a possibility, with somebody who might come about, and you're not sure, is this person actually, would they like to be with me? Are they flirting with me? What is the vibe going on here? There is definitely somebody who's coming towards you with an offer of love, but they're really taking the time. They're not just boom coming in, but you're realizing that maybe this person has got more sort of like, and it doesn't just have to be love. It's like they've got your best interest at heart, and you're getting to see how somebody actually had your best interest at heart. Clarifying this Hangman and what's coming towards you, you've got the Judgment card, the Eight of Swords, and the Hierophant. So that is actually why you are called to wait a moment. As you go through April, don't just boom, 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 go through the month. Because first of all, it's that energy of Aries, which is that new beginning energy. So you might feel that you need to do stuff. But before you do, there are certain parts of your life, and unfortunately there are also certain people in your life that, maybe it's time for you to sort of, peacefully release them from your life. It does kind of put you in a bit of a jam over there. Doesn't feel so well, but that is required for you to go through that next phase. Because going forward you will. That is a fact. That you have decided. The Seven of Wands, final card for what's coming towards you. Eight of Cups, Magician card, and the Justice card. So yeah, this is you stepping away from playing it small. This is you really using those God-given talents that you were born with, the life that you're meant to live. And this is you finally giving yourself everything that you are worthy of in this world. This is so beautiful. I love to see that. And if that resonates with you, Aquarius, I would really appreciate you liking the video, commenting, sharing, subscribing. If that resonates with you, remember to hit that notification bell. And let's see what we've got for you from a message from the universe. What is a direct message for you from the universe for the month of April, beautiful Aquarius? And also, obviously, if you would like to have a personal reading, then you are also more than welcome to reach out to me directly. My email address is down below in the description. Okay, let's see, what do we have for Aquarius for a direct message, please? So, you got the Ace of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Four of Swords. That is really quite amazing. This is divine intervention. You've got beautiful ideas coming about. You are finding, I love to see this, better ways of loving yourself, approving of yourself, honoring yourself, celebrating yourself. And that actually really opens your mind to, there is almost like, that humanitarian thing where you always give to others. This is you giving to yourself. And as you do that, you are getting to see how you're going forward. And as you get ready to go forward, you're also getting to see what are the parts that you need to heal within yourself. And as you heal that part, that is also how you reach for those greater frontiers that's available for you in life. All right. I hope that helps. I hope that you have a beautiful month of April, Aquarius. From my heart to yours, namaste. Love and light.